Fire up. Okay, so we have begun the recording. Man, I wish that I could take out the recap and just replay it all 2 days. But unfortunately, I can't. Guys, there's, a saying that I've heard years and years and years being in this industry. And they say, when you're in a company, you have just joined the company, right? But when you go to a conference such as Vision 2019, the company is now in you. And I'm gonna tell you, if I can be totally transparent with you guys, I had an expectation of this company coming into this merger and, having the opportunity to work with Holton Buggs in the past and be mentored by him and seeing some of his accomplishments. But I must tell you guys, coming out of this event, my belief system is on an all-time high. In fact, I was on a three-way with Mr. Haynes, our Global Master Ambassador today, and it was with a young lady who I presented the information with via iDecide. She participated in one of our overviews, and she said, you know what, it's not a good time. So what I did is I followed up with her, okay? Everybody type that in all caps, follow up, okay? And I was persistent. I kept sending her a little information here and there, kind of see how she was, if the timing had changed. And today I sent her the video, the clip of the video coming out from Vegas. And then I also sent her a few of the numbers of what we've been able to accomplish in 6 months. And then I lastly said this, okay, because she was a part of my organization in that prior company with Holton Buggs, OrganoGold. I said this. I said, we missed that run by 5 years, but we both saw how it turned out for those who were there in the first few months. She said, wow. Immediately got on a call with Edwin Haynes, did the call, and the rest is history. She'll be joining us sometime this week. Why? Because she understood timing and positioning when it comes to this company, okay? Now, here's the thing that I'm so impressed about with this company, iBoomerang and Holton Buggs. Guys, most CEOs, right? And this is what separates us from the rest of the companies, right? This is what makes us that hashtag just different. Matter of fact, all of the CEOs that have ever started their own business in this industry, watch this, and I want y'all to write this down. All of them that have started the company in this profession of network marketing all had a vision for their company, okay? But watch this, here's the difference. Holton Buggs didn't have a vision for his company before he had a vision for the industry. See, that's the difference. Holton Buggs didn't say, I have a vision, I want to start this company, right? He said, I have a vision, and my vision is that I want to change the industry. That's the difference. And that's what we saw in Vegas. I'm going to tell you, this guy is leap years, at least 10 to 20 years. He's already mapped out the future for this company. And we saw just a glimpse of it this weekend, guys. I have some folks here who are going to be sharing some testimonies. I may be putting some folks on the spot because we have someone that's going to be joining us as well. Matter of fact, let me see if he's on the call. I know he was just taking said he would be flying back. He will be getting off that flight at the time of our call. Let me make sure he's not on. And then we're going to get right into it as if we haven't already got into it. But clearly, guys, as you can see, I am fired up. I mean, literally, I'm ready to charge hell with a squirt gun. I'm ready to bite the back of a chair. If you came out of this event and you're not excited about your future and what you saw and what you felt, guys, your wood is wet, right? Your wood is wet. So I asked Keisha Muck, one of our leaders here, to put something together to kind of walk you through some of what we got over the weekend. But here's what I can tell you. I was talking to Mr. Haynes, as I alluded to earlier, and I said, man, I'm excited. I said, I know that it was only the tip of the iceberg to what you guys are working on behind the scenes for the future of this company. And he just laughed. He laughed, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, I kind of want to get into it on what we have coming out of this awesome weekend. Guys, it was so crazy that folks were lining up at 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 in the morning just to be inside this convention. It was pandemonium. We had one of our very own, Mr. Carlos, who actually lined up for the rest of the team. He got in line at 2:00 a.m. just so the rest of the team could have great seating. And we absolutely did, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Carlos, for your servitude. But watch this. Immediately, matter of fact, while during the conference, okay, Carlos made a call, okay, reached out to someone on his list, and for the first time, Tracy Jones did her first three-way. And guess what happened, guys? That person signed up immediately at the first class package. You can't tell me that coming to conventions don't work. See, now at this point, no one can ever tell Carlos that what he experienced is not the real deal. Why? Because again, not only is he in the company, but now the company is in him. All right. So I want to bring up Keisha real quick and have her talk about some of what we experienced there in let me see if I can unmute her. I believe she's already unmuted. Yeah, Keisha. Hold on. Let me mute Cassia. I see her light on. But Keisha, talk to us about your experience real quick, and then give us some of what was shared in Vegas. The call is yours.
Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Bruce, can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Bruce, I share your enthusiasm and your excitement, so much so that some of the ladies and I said we're now going to, we're calling ourselves the Get to Sapphire group. We are holding each other accountable. We are making sure we are doing daily activities so that those of us who walk the stage won't walk the next one in the same ranking. And those of us who did not walk will have the opportunity to walk come March 2020. I mean, Bruce, Tracy can attest, I was in tears. Like, I was in tears with excitement, and just like, I have never seen anything like this before. The vision of these gentlemen, man, it's just amazing, man. There's just the energy there. I had never seen energy like this before, and the things that we're going to be doing as a company and the technology. And like you said, these gentlemen, they're light years ahead in the thought process of others. You know, as we move forward, people are going to be 10 years behind us trying to catch up with what they said. Now, Bruce, I did not prepare. I wasn't prepared to do the slides. So do you have them? Because you didn't tell me that. You know, you set me up like the eagle. Like Mr. Bug said, how the eagle just throws their young out there. So I wasn't prepared to do those slides. But okay, here we go. So the one thing that I was excited about it, that it was so many of us life changers. We showed up and showed out in the building. Yes. You know, it was so many of us there. We had an awesome time fellowshipping with each other and learning. And, you know, just having everybody there builds the camaraderie within the team. And again, we're going to develop and hold each other accountable moving forward. It was just an awesome time. And again, thanks to Carlos and Tracy for getting up and holding those seats for us. We were all able to sit together and fellowship together. And I sweat pass out together because Lord, I know I was passed out a couple of times, but again, we showed up and showed out. So, you know, let's just make sure come March, if you haven't gotten your tickets, I don't care where it is. I don't even know the date yet, but I purchased 2 tickets while I was sitting in the airport. I'm going to be there come hell or high water. So, you know, for those of you who couldn't make it, see if you can clear your calendar, man. You got what, 6 months to clear your calendar and make sure you're there. I'm not taking, you guys know I like to travel. I'm not taking any trips, booking any trips in March so that I can be there when they announce those dates. Can you go to the next slide, Bruce? Okay, so building iBoomerang, one of the things they talked about is what we were going to do in the future. While we were there, iBoomerang raised enough money to feed 1 million kids. It was amazing how the guys would just say, oh, I'm giving 10,000. I'm gonna match you at 10,000. I'm gonna match you at 7,000. To the tune, I think when we left, there was over $300,000 raised. And the goal for March is to raise enough money to feed 3 million kids.
Yeah, so let me elaborate on that just a little bit, Keisha. So I don't know, many of you may or may not know, but iBoomerang, one of the things I've always really appreciated about Holton Buggs is he's always been a giver. Any part, any opportunity that I've known of him ever being a part of and having an opportunity to kind of put some things in place, he's always had a charitable foundation component. The Boom Foundation is a part of or a component of the iBoomerang business, if you will, the business model, whereby we had the opportunity to be able to feed thousands of kids in Mexico every morning. They showed a brief video about that. Our upline, Peter Hurst, Pastor Peter Hurst, Blue Diamond Peter Hurst, the part of the legal team for iBoomerang, actually is the chairman of the Boom Foundation. So we had a goal going into this convention that Peter had announced, that we wanted to raise $1 million to be able to feed 1 million kids. Guys, we met that goal at this conference. I mean, literally, folks were standing up giving 10,000, 5,000, 1,000, 2,000. I mean, at one point, somebody said 6,000. He said, I'll raise you 7. And he said, I'll raise you 8. He said, 10,000. And he stopped right there. So, guys, now our new goal out of this one single event has changed from 1 million to now $3 million. Every single component that Keisha is going to be talking about here today, able to earn income, allows a child to be fed as a result. So it's not just about us earning and generating income, it's also about us having the opportunity to be able to now feed kids, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, continue on, Keisha.
Okay. One of the things that just blew my mind was Vibe Ride. You guys, if you've been following us, or everybody who was at the convention or watching it on live stream, you probably heard us almost pass out when they announced that we will have our own rideshare app that will debut December 2019. And within the Vibe Ride, you know, we're going to be on tap to compete with Lyft and Uber. And they haven't announced where it's going to be at, but it's going, I mean, where we're going to service, but it's coming in December 2019. And you'll be able to make money. You'll be able to have people who will drive for you. And then we'll have, we'll have it to where, you know, our customers inside the crib will be able to order a ride, and you'll make money from that. So one of the things he talked about is making sure that we're making money yearly, monthly, daily. So the daily will be the Vibe Ride. Right. Then you have Boom Mobile. Boom Mobile will launch in 2020. We don't have that date yet, but we're partnering with AT&T and T-Mobile to be able to offer $45.99 unlimited data, talk, and text for our customers. Now, I don't know about you, Bruce, but I have AT&T.
I got T-Mobile.
You better believe I'm switching my carrier when this launches so that I can pay my bill and make some money off of my bill. Everybody in my house is AT&T. So we will all be under my own mobile plan. So that is monthly. Whenever someone pays their monthly bill, you make money off of that.
That's right.
Yearly, of course, is our travel. Travel is our flagship product, but these other two extensions are just the beginning of those things that we're going to offer to our customers. That is why it's so important to get rid of those boomerangs and build your customer base, because what I'm getting to next is the game changer, and that's the
1 second, Keisha. 1 second. Slow down, Keisha.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So listen, here's what I want you guys to understand about this Vibe Ride, okay? Now, this company actually approached Halton Bugs, right, about becoming, partners with iBoomerang. Halton Bugs said, you know what? You guys, not quite what we're looking for, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to purchase your company. So he just bought the whole freaking company, ladies and gentlemen. Understand what Keisha's saying, okay? We now have the opportunity to, through travel and this crib that Keisha's going to talk about next, to be able to get paid basically yearly, okay? Because the average customer may take 1 to 2 trips per year, okay? But watch this. With the mobile, think about this. People pay their mobile every single month, right? And every single month that they pay, you get to earn, right? And guess what happens with Uber? Folks get rides on Uber every single day. I know between Keisha and I at the conference, we probably spent about $40 to $70 in Ubers. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine that? You get to now recruit folks who already are driving Uber, right? Knowing or giving them the opportunity to earn more, because Uber has changed their pay, right? People don't get paid the same amount. In fact, they just decrease their pay again to their drivers. So now we're going to be able to offer drivers more and give those drivers an opportunity to be able to recruit other drivers and earn money from those other rides, from those other drivers. Can you guys imagine how huge this is? I don't want you to miss what Keisha said. He's setting it up in this crib that Keisha's going to talk about, where now you get to get paid yearly, monthly, and daily off of services that you don't have to promote to your customers. Incredible. Keisha, okay, I'm going to slow down. Back to you, Keisha. Talk about the crib. I apologize. Back to you, Keisha.
All right, then we have the PRIB, which is a game changer. The PRIB stands for Perpetual Residual Income Builder. And the premise behind that, of course, is that, you guys, when you go to the grocery store, you may shop for Pampers, but you have your rewards cards, and next thing you know, you're getting advertisement for Pampers. Well, that's what the Perpetual Residual Income Builder, the PRIB, is. It's basically, once you throw out that boomerang is going to begin to track your customers and what they like, and then be able to, we'll start to be able to offer those services to your customers without you having to do anything. The PRIB is going to do it for you. So it's building your customer base. It's building that residual income, because guess what? Whenever they utilize any service that we offer, you guys get paid for it. That's a game changer, because again, there's no recruiting, there's no advertising, there's no trying to get the customers to do anything or purchase anything. The PRIB does it for you. I mean, it's the same. If you guys have activated your iGo accounts, once you notice you get those messages every day. iGo is offering you something every day. That's the PRIB. Yeah. That's the PRIB. That is the PRIB, and that's the same thing that's going to be going to our customers. But again, it's going to be the different services that we offer. And then the extension of the PRIB, again, Amazon has Alexa, Apple has Siri. We're going to have our own PRIB, our own thing that says, hey, PRIB, get me a ride to MGM today. PRIB is going to respond to you, man, and get you those services you need. I mean, I was blown away. I mean, everybody on our team, we were just blown away by everything. But the PRIB is a game changer, because again, it takes you out of the equation. You don't have to worry about if you're not a good speaker, if you're not a good recruiter, if you're not good at sales. The PRIB does it for you. I mean, it's basically you're making money in your sleep.
That's incredible, because think about this. What's the one biggest deterrent in network marketing that you most commonly hear from people. I don't like to sell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a salesperson. Well, guess what now? Because see, what the Prib is, it's a technology that encompasses artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the most commonly used technologies out there now, whereby you may be searching, like Keisha said, a Nike boot, right? And then all of a sudden the Nike boot is showing up on every single one of your social media platforms. It's showing up on your phone. I mean, it's everywhere that you are, it's showing up. So what the Prib is going to do is going to now start collecting these data points from the free customers that you've now put inside the Prib, and the Prib, along with the company, is going to start promoting services that are commonly sought out from your free customers. Mm-hmm. So basically, we're saying bring your customers in the front door with travel and leave them alone. Guys, that is absolutely incredible. And again, this is what I mean by having someone such as a Halton Bugs being light years ahead, not just having a vision for the company of iBoomerang, but having a vision for the profession of network marketing. Back over to you, Keisha.
Okay, and the last thing that they viewed is the ecosystem app, which is basically our iBoomerang app. That's going to encompass all of these things. And again, that's a game changer, because you don't have to worry about your customer going into the Boomerang and signing all. But that's like that's months ahead. So we'll have that app that's going to have all of these things all in one place, easily accessible for our customers. So those are the things that they talked about coming soon. And again, like I told Bruce, we were in there passing out, like almost. I think I almost had a heart attack a couple of times. And I'm so excited about everything that is to come. I'm so excited for my future, for you guys' future, for the future of my family. You know, I spent today going, you know, I will admit, I'm admit this, that I've been hard-headed and have never actually followed the plan where I sat down and wrote who I should talk to and categorize them. I did it today. I did not wait for my planner, my calendar. I have my Boomerang journal. I did it. My calendar is on the way. But I did my journal and sat down and wrote everything down. You know, got out a few I decides today. Going to set up some meetings. Like I'm going to have so much more activity, and hopefully and trying to energize my team as well. Like it's I can just see the future, man. And you know, and never thought that I would ever have to be in a position where I could not work a 9-to-5, but in less than 5 years, I probably can. Myself, probably in 2 years. Like if we all work this properly, Bruce, I mean, we could all retire soon. We could all retire soon.
Absolutely.
Go to the next slide. And then lastly, we talked about, you know, everything that's coming up in September. So again, you heard me earlier today talk about the Accelerate to March, the conference. We don't know when, what dates, we don't know where, but I'm going. So we do know, I heard them say on the Boom Vitamin this morning that it will be in March 2020, but again, no dates, don't know where, I don't care, I'm there.
I'm there, got my ticket too, Keisha.
Okay, I'm there. And then of course, if any of you are out of boomerangs, you get dollar for dollar, 25 boomerangs for $25. If you're out of if you run out of those, you can get 25 more. And then this is amazing. Anyone you sign up during the month of September, they have the opportunity to buy a ticket to Accelerate for just $50. The only caveat is that it has to be done on the date they join, but just $50. And what you can, I mean, at that point, you're selling people on the vision of the company. You know, you have them come in and let them know, you know, the vision and what we've talked about, and then someone, I mean, get like Bruce said with Carlos, having been at the meeting and was so impressed by what was going on in the meeting that he signed up a partner while there.
First class.
First class. So, you know, if you can get some people in the system and make sure that you get them to the meeting, get them to that meeting. $50 is a steal.
Absolutely.
That's a steal. All right, I'm done, Bruce. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Keisha. let me touch on a few more things really, really quick, guys. A few more things real quick. Here's something else that we failed to mention, Keisha. Guys,
what's that?
As of this week, see, and this is what I'll be telling you guys, stop complaining. You know, it's only control what you control. The company has, you know, they're doing their part. We just got to do ours, okay? The company has announced that they have now signed into contract to actually have a new pay venue. We have a new pay partner because they noticed all the complications. Unfortunately, the company that we were with was not ready for what we were doing and the way we were doing in terms of how many folks were going to be earning and generating income. So sometime this week, we should receive emails regarding this new pay system. I am excited about that, ladies and gentlemen. Then one other thing, I talked about the artificial intelligence. The iDecide. Oh my goodness. Guys, our company is so powerful and have created so much leverage. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this. iDecide is a separate company. Okay. That's just a company that we contract with for that technology, that iDecide technology. Well, watch this. Okay. The company shut down dealing with any other companies until they incorporate fully the iDecide technology into our back office. That's right. You're going to be able to log into your back office and the iDecide is going to be right there. But watch this. They are customizing this iDecide that not only will it help you with your customers, but the same approach we have for your customers is almost the same approach we have for your partners. Put them in the system and leave them alone. Literally, they have set up a component. It's already back there if you guys haven't checked. 1 through 6 out of 10 of these trainings are going to be right there for your new partners. Literally walking them 1 through 10 of what they need to be doing right out the gate, ladies and gentlemen. Again, remarkable. I'm telling you, and I cannot reiterate this, okay? We must stop focusing on the things that may not be working at the moment and start focusing on all the incredible things that are working at the moment. Remember, we're only 6 months old. Guys, we are 6 months old. Let me give you guys this stat real quick. 6 months old. Let me share with you guys what we've been able to do in just 6 months, and then I'll bring some other folks up to share real quick. Let me share with you guys because this I found this to be absolutely amazing. Okay, amazing. All right, look, 30,000 active ambassadors. 30,000. There's a company out there right now that has been out for 4 years. They just hit 40,000. We're at 6 months, 30,000 active ambassadors, okay, in 109 different countries. Here's another one, okay? Over 140,000 Boomerang customers. That means active Boomerang sites, over 140,000 active Boomerang sites, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. 6 months. I'm going to keep saying it, okay? Over 20 million. Let me say it again. Over 20 million in sales. 20 million. And guess what? The income that we're earning now doesn't even include the travel savings bonuses. Oh my goodness. Which, by the way, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Keisha, are set to begin, I believe, either this month or next month, where they're going to start kicking in those travel saving bonuses. They had a list of folks who were going to be earning travel saving bonuses out the gate, and I think that list was hundreds of folks who were on that list. Some of you guys maybe who were there probably, matter of fact, saw your name. Okay, and then lastly, guys, look at this. Over 20 million in commissions paid out in just 6 short months, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, all of what we're sharing with you tonight, that's called a clue. Let me look at this camera closely. All of what we're sharing with you tonight, today, this afternoon, that's called a clue. There are companies in this profession who've been around for years that have not accomplished what we've accomplished in 6 months, right? Normal companies, you talk about trying to keep the doors open. Guys, we're acquiring additional businesses. We're acquiring different companies, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. Let me calm down. Let me go back. Let me calm down. I want to calm down, okay? I want to bring some folks to the share really, really quick, all right? I got to bring, you know what? I want to do this real quick. Carlos, okay? I want to bring you up, Carlos. This was your very first experience, right? I know Carlos didn't have a clue that I was going to be bringing him up, but I want to bring you up, Carlos, really, really quick, man. Give us about 2 minutes. And guys, y'all bear with us. You know, usually this is about a 30-minute call, but it's so exciting that I want you guys to make sure that you're hearing it from not just myself and Keisha, but other folks who were there who experienced it the way we did. Guys, it's one thing to see Earth, Wind, and Fire on DVD, but it's a whole nother thing when you experience them live. And that's what Carlos got to experience this weekend. So Carlos, you're unmuted. Can you hear me, Carlos?
Yes.
How you doing, my friend?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, man. How are you?
Oh my goodness, I was in tears. I was so in awe, just seeing the energy in the arena, seeing everyone's glow in their face. Like, you know what I'm saying? This finally the train has arrived for each and one of us. You know, it was God has answered all our prayers. That's all I can say. It's like, and I'm so grateful and thankful to be part of this, that you know, I can't sleep at night anymore. I just get up every morning and I don't care about a no, because there's another 100 yes out there for me. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Man, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Carlos, man. We appreciate you. Guys, again, this was his first event, and you can hear it in his voice, the belief system. The only difference, guys, I heard Holton Bug say this, the only difference between him and someone else who had done some of the things that he's done was their belief system. Think about Carlos's belief system now after being able to experience what he experienced this weekend. All right, let me go out here to my sis from the DMV. She was there. I see her husband is on the line. My main man, Tracy Hargrove. Now, Tracy Hargrove, you guys have been in this industry for years. You've seen some incredible things happen in this industry. You've been mentored by some of the best in this industry. You've experienced an event like what we've experienced this weekend. But tell me, was there anything different about this weekend experience than what you've ever seen in this industry before? And then share with us about 2 minutes on your experience this weekend.
Oh my goodness. It's all I can say. And as I always start stuff off, because, you know, I'm loud and can be wild sometimes, mute that for me, baby, because I can hear it, is listen, all I can say is the one thing that I regret right now is that Rick didn't come. Just to be in the room was life-changing, like what the name of our team is. Because before I got there, I was still on the fence. And it's only because being in this industry for as long as we have been in this industry, you get tired of the same old thing.
Absolutely.
And because of the respect that I had for Holton was the main reason why I did the actions. I did the work. I was going to the launch. I automatically upgraded. It wasn't about nothing else. It was all on his name, absolutely, right? Absolutely. And when you put people, I don't put people on a pedestal anymore. That's just something me and Rick kind of like, because we've been let down, okay? And so when I went in there, I had been praying prior to going. My spirit wasn't even settled yet, right? All I know was I was going. And when I got there, I still wasn't all the way in. I still was kind of like, okay, what we gonna do? But what got me, which was in the beginning of the whole conference, was the love, the admiration, and the respect that I saw from them diamonds to Houghton Buds.
Mm-hmm.
And I immediately felt the spirit say, this is it. The loyalty, the unity, and the edification that he holds for the diamonds and the whole presentation of the shields. Listen, I've been in the industry 10 plus years, and I haven't felt that way in at least 9. I haven't cried at a daggone convention since I got in the industry. And the first time I got in the industry is when I saw the vision. I had one company that I saw the vision of the network marketing industry. And that's why I've been in it so long, right? But this particular convention brought back that spirit again. It brought back the vision, the reason why I've been in this industry so long, the reason why I was able to get my husband in the industry, because I started first. And so I came back and I talked this man head off the whole ride. He was looking at me like, what is going on? It was hilarious. And all I kept saying is, listen, we doing this. Now, normally, me and him, he'll let me do my thing, y'all. But I also understand the power that me and him bring to this industry, right? And because we had started our own thing, in my mind, I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna bother him. But baby, let me tell you, he'd have fell asleep on me. I was probably still talking when we got home because I was just that excited. And so I saw it, and this particular opportunity, guys, is the one, okay? Don't sleep on it. We have all created a silent pact that nobody even spoke on it since the pre-launch, Bruce. Remember, we got out of the pre-launch. They announced the next convention, and as a team, every last one of us was on the phone like this. Okay, we getting our ticket. You got your ticket? Yeah, we getting our ticket. Everybody getting our ticket.
Absolutely.
And we had created something, and we didn't even realize it, Bruce. We hadn't even realized it. We just did it. And when we left convention, because we had to leave a few hours early, we on the plane. Listen, team members, we on the plane because Keisha bought the Wi-Fi. Thank you, Keisha. You so kind. Because we wasn't buying it. But we got on and landed, and in the airport, we did the same exact thing. And so this is how I know it's different for us. Because we not waiting. Bruce said, I got mine. I get in the car, I look up, Keisha told me, I got mine. I say, oh, Lord, baby, they're leaving me. They're leaving me. Hold on, let me get on. And I looked up, and not only, y'all, did I get mine, I bought his. I said, listen, we going by hook or crook. We going to be there. So, this opportunity is it. We have to take it for what it is. And let's grow and get to the top of this company, because we can do it by any means necessary. And we're going to do it as a team this time, Bruce, because it's something special going on. I was so proud and grateful to see you down on the floor and us as a team cheering you on, and us knowing all of the sacrifices you have put up for us as team members, and we appreciate you. And so when Mama Monique put that in the thing, I'm saying it publicly. We appreciate you. We're glad to be a part of the team. You are our leader, and we're going to continuously edify you so that people know what we have, because your heart is pure, just like me and Rick's heart is pure. And so that's why we still here with you, even after, So we love you, and okay, I think my time is up. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Yeah, I'm going to mute Tracy because she tried to make me cry, y'all. I'm not going to cry.
Rick said, yeah, he all right. He all right.
And I love y'all, man.
Listen. We love you for real though, for real. That's why we still here. And I love the team, man. We going to this. We ain't leaving each other, okay? No matter what, we're not leaving each other. Let's lean on each other. Let's reach out to each other. Y'all get my number. We're gonna be three-weighing it. I'm here for you, whatever you need. All right, Bruce, back to you.
Thank you so much, Tracy Hargrove, Rick Hargrove, up in the cut. I want to bring another Tracy real quick, man. This was Carlos' sponsor. Again, the Eagle. That Eagle jumped out, man. That Eagle jumped out, and she did her first three-way. She texted me while we were at the event. She said, "Can you do a three-way?" I said, "Absolutely." Then I got a text about an hour later, said, "No need, done deal. They signed up first class." I said, "Well, you come on here, Eagle. You come on here, Eagle." So I had to give Tracy some time, man. Tracy, give us about 30 seconds on your experience. I know you even stayed for the women's piece of it, where Earlene had her own private offering, if you will, for the women. So talk about that. Well, yeah, Tracy.
Hey, Bruce. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I'm still here at the airport, so I hope you guys can hear me well. Can you all hear me?
Yes,
okay.
Loud and clear.
Good. This experience for me was awesome. I mean, I thought Atlanta blew me out the water. This one blew me out the water even more. And I was just lost for words. Just listening to everybody talking about the sacrifices that they made to be there, and it made me reflect on myself, and had me in tears, and the whole 9 yards. I was just, because I made the sacrifice. You know, my mother was supposed to go to her treatment Thursday, and
wow.
I skipped out on her to come to this trip. I myself was scheduled for a surgery. My surgery was supposed to be Friday. I have a tumor on my pituitary gland that was supposed to be removed, and I told my doctor, I said, "No way, I'm going to Vegas." I said, "Something happened to me on this table. I'll never get this opportunity again," and I had to be there. And being there, I'm so glad I made that small sacrifice. Those two little sacrifices that I made, I could have stayed home and said, "You know what? Anything can happen to me. I want to go out there," and I pass out and something happened. I didn't think about any of that. All I thought about was being at Vision. And I got there, and long and behold, a blessing. I get a text. Here's a prospect of Carlos texting me. I'm like, okay. I said, "Carlos," I said, Ruben's texting me. He wanted us to call him. Now, we had spoken to Ruben before briefly, and he was like, "I don't know, I got to do my research," and he gave the whole spiel and whatever. And I said to Carlos, and it was funny because just Friday, I said to Carlos, I said, "You know what? We're going to call Ruben. Before this weekend is over, we're going to get in touch with him and see where he's at." He texted me, "Come on, Carl, let's go." We go outside to the hallway. We call him. He's on the fence. And I was not sure if I was able to get him off the fence. What I do? I hit Bruce. "Bruce, can you do a three-way? Can you do a three-way?" Of course, Bruce says yes. Just as I'm saying this, here's Mr. Bugs going across the stage, imitating the chicken, talking about the chicken and the eagle. And I looked at Mr. Bugs. I'm like, you know what? I got this. I don't know what I said to him. All I remember, he asked me. He said he just got into something with Amazon, and he was on the fence. He didn't know which way he should go. Should he just go ahead and join iBoomerang, or should he just wait and see how successful he was with Amazon? And I said, "Listen, I can't tell you what to do. That's your decision." I said, "But what I can tell you is that we're going somewhere." And I started telling him about the Prib. I started telling him about the Vibe car service and the mobile, the Boom Mobile. And he was like, and I started rattling on. I'm talking. I really don't remember what I said to him, but I know he stopped me from talking. He said, all right, you don't have to say no more. He said, I'm in. I was like, what? All right then. And then to top it off, Monday, Mrs. Bugs' event was off the chain. It was so emotional and so real. The lady is real. And she wouldn't let us live stream it. She wouldn't let us record it because she felt that, you know, it was, people paid their money, and whoever wasn't there, you know, they didn't pay their money, so they didn't deserve to hear what was going on. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. She talked about sisterhood, and it resonated with me because I never thought I had any sisterhood until I got into this group.
Wow.
I've always been a loner pretty much all my life, but I got in this group. And I'm a very shy person. Y'all might not think so, but I'm very shy, and I don't come out and talk to people too much, and you know, it holds me back. But being in this group, being especially around Deidre could bring you out of your shell now. So, and Tracy, between the two, they brought me out of my shell, you know. And that was one of the things she talked about. You know, she talked about how we as women, how we judge each other. We see each other, we judge each other. And we don't even know a person. And she was saying, you don't know people's stories. You don't know what they're going through in the course of their life. And to be judgmental or to be judged, you know, is one of the worst things you can do to somebody. And there were a lot of women that came forward that told their story. What really, really impressed me, she gave us a survey. There was a survey when we walked in there. First of all, it looked like we were at a wedding. I mean, the flowers, the decor was beautiful. She gave us a survey. Everybody filled out the survey anonymously. Some of the questions said, have you ever been sexually abused? Have you ever had an affair? Have you ever used drugs? You know, a lot of personal questions and a lot of heart-wrenching questions. Then she collected them. They scrambled them up and they gave everybody a paper, a survey. Then she said, when I ask this question, if you have an answer on yes on your survey, stand up. By the time she got to the last question, she said, look around the room. Everybody was standing up. So her point was that we're all the same. No matter what we look like, where we come from, we're all the same. Because those questions on that paper, somebody, if not half of us, most of us, went through it. And I thought that was something exceptional. I was blown away with that. It was very emotional. And I decided, I said, not only am I going to follow and get to these events and keep coming to the events, but I'm going to start going to hers as well. And I suggest that all of us as women go. And even Mark made his way in there, so like he said. But no, it was great. I was just blown away. I was just blown away, and you know, and like I said to you guys before, I know you only told me 2 minutes, Bruce, but I'm trying to talk fast and get it all in. You know, like I said before, you know, I was that person that was on that couch, and now, you know, I got back there after leaving Ms. Bugs' event. I started making my list. I was like you, Keisha. I didn't follow the system. I didn't make my list. You know, I started, and my problem is consistency. I'm not consistent. I started, and I started going through my Facebook looking, and that's how I ended up with Carlos. I actually started talking to him when we were Countdown to Freedom. I never really follow up with him. He actually came to me because he was online doing his researches and what have you. So that's something that I need to get better at, and you know, I look forward to what's coming. And I'm so excited about it.
Thank you so much, Tracy. You and Tracy, what is up with these Tracys trying to make people cry on these calls? What? That was, listen, we left that in Vegas, man. We cried, we laughed, man. We had a good time in Vegas. And as you can see, they done brought it to the call, ladies. They done brought it to the call. I'm going to do 2 more, and then we're going to get out here tonight. I'm going to do my main man real quick. And then I want to bring up also, I'm going to bring up Dias real quick. I need you guys to be quick. Please, please, please be quick, okay? We want to get people out of here. And then after Dias, I want to bring up Cheryl Barnett real quick. So let me find Dias. Matter of fact, here he is right here. Bam. Dias, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear, man. Hey, Dias, you heard the instructions, man. Don't make me
Man, come on, man. That's not for me. Look here. I went to work this morning. I'm a bus driver. On my lot, I looked around on the lot and about at least 20 cars got Uber and Lyft on it. Okay? I'm going to clean up on that lot. And then on the weekends, I'm going to call Uber just to have them take me somewhere and give them some applications. I'm going to call Lyft. I'm going to call Uber to take me downtown and call Lyft to bring me back. I might spend a whole weekend just getting in an Uber car, sharing that information with them. And that's all I got to say. We can't lose on this.
Oh, my, and you know what, though? While y'all joking, while y'all playing, that was a great idea. Tracy, I see you over here taking notes. That was a great idea while y'all joking and playing, brother. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take it a step further. I might even turn into an Uber driver. I'm gonna recruit me some Uber drivers while I'm an Uber driver, and I'm gonna get paid off them when I retire from Uber driving. How about that? That's what I'm talking about. Let me bring up real quick Cheryl Barnett. Now, y'all hold on to your seats because she always fired up. Lord, have mercy. We're going to have to shut it down after this one. I already know. I hope her mama is around because that's the only person who can contain her. Cheryl Barnett, are you here?
No, I'm going to be a little calmer. I'm telling you guys, I mean, I'm speechless. What got me was the loyalty. Because when he said that loyalty, I said, that's my middle name. The unity and the edification. I didn't even know what edification meant until I got into this business. I'm telling you, the whole opening was awesome. Just like you were saying, Tracy, the respect they give Mr. Buggs, the diamonds, I mean, everybody. I mean, I'm speechless. I know I'm usually more excited. It's in here. I'm trying to contain it. Before he talked about the Boom Mobile, the Vibe Ride, I had texted my family and I said, family, hang on in this with me. Hang with me because this business is about to change our lives. And then he comes out with Boom Mobile, Vibe Ride, and I almost lost my mind. This grand opening was confirmation for me. Because as I was driving that morning by myself, I never drive myself to the airport. I was like, I hope I don't get lost and miss my plane. But the Lord he was just telling me, this is your time. This is your time. This is our time.
Come on.
He is so awesome. I love every one of y'all. Y'all just don't know. Keisha, Tracy, Bruce, Tracy, the other Tracy, Vanetta. I'm telling y'all. We are in the right business. We are here at the right time, and I'm gonna shut up. I said I was gonna try to contain myself, but that's it. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
All right, okay. All right, fair enough. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, I mean, all of what you heard, myself, Keisha, both of the Tracys, Dias, Cheryl, guys. That's like 10% of what it really was. Like, seriously. I mean, this thing was, and like I said, I've been in this profession now for about 19 years. It was just different. If I had to take something away from it, it was just different. It had a different feel. People say, well, what makes y'all different? The same thing that made Chicago Bulls different when they won those 6 rings. They had Michael Jordan. That's what the difference is. We have a visionary who's not just making or creating the vision for his company, but creating a lifelong legacy vision for the industry, guys, that's 20 years ahead. So here's the last thing I want you guys to do, and then we'll get out here after this. Even the UK team, we had some UK folks who were there. So we had folks just coming in from everywhere, man. Australia was there. Puerto Rico was there. Mexico was there. The UK was there. Brazil was there. China was there. Korea was there. I mean, people were coming from everywhere, okay? Now, the last thing I want to announce is the DMV event. Guys, you say you love iBoomerang, okay? Here's how you can show your appreciation for the leadership of iBoomerang, okay? September the 21st, we're going to have our very own global master ambassador, Edwin Haynes, here in the DMV. Guys, if you're anywhere in proximity to the DMV, I promise you, you want to be at this meeting. But here's the caveat. You do not want to come alone, okay? Pack you a bag, bring your partners, bring your team members. Duct tape you a few partners and throw them in the trunk. I promise you, they will, they will appreciate you afterwards. I'm telling you what I know, guys. This opportunity is an opportunity that you do not want to miss, and you don't want the people in your circle of influence to miss. Why? Because it only comes along every 10 to 20 years. We missed Uber, okay? We missed Apple. We missed Amazon. Well, guys, you have that chance now again for the fourth time, for not only you, but for your family, your friends, and those you care most about, all right? So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for showing up and showing out. I mean, we had an incredible turnout from Life Changers, man. I mean, it was incredible. But here's the thing. Now that we've gotten all of what we got and the excitement, you know, we're gone away from the excitement. What happens now? Will we continue to be, excited? Will we continue to be consistent? Will we continue to jump on the calls to make the events, to make our calls, to follow up? Will we now continue to do the things that will cause your life to be forever changed? And that's what we're talking about, all right? So again, I appreciate you guys. As Tracy said, don't take this opportunity for granted, guys. Please, please do not take this opportunity for granted, all right? I look forward to you guys walking the stage. I know Tracy already said by March. I said, Tracy, I want you to be at least Ruby. Tracy said, well, I don't know about that because I'm going diamond. I said, well, praise the Lord, everybody. So again, make yourself a goal, right? Make it unattainable. And here's why. Comfort kills, okay? Comfort kills. Don't be comfortable. Don't set a mark for yourself that makes you comfortable. Set something that you think you can't hit, right? And then let's work together to hit it. My calendar is your calendar, and your calendar needs to become my calendar, all right? And if we move like that in unity, right? Loyalty and in unity, right? While edifying one another, there's nothing we can't accomplish together, guys. And we can do more together than we ever can separated or apart, all right? So I appreciate you guys. I love y'all so much, man. Remember, make sure you make it to the top because the bottom is absolutely too crowded. And that officially concludes the call for tonight. God bless you guys, and thank you so much again for joining